Hello and welcome back to another episode of Arcadia. I don't know if you can hear it, but I've been sick, so you may be able to hear that my voice is a little bit off. And there may be some weird cuts here and there, and that would be because I was coughing. But, let's get back to the video. So, I want to start off by showing you guys what I did in between episodes. If you remember, the last episode was kind of a nethery episode, but we never finished up the nether tunnel. Because I said I would do that in between episodes, and I did do that. I don't remember, did I show that I filled up the snow boots thing? I don't think anybody's been through here, because that's pretty much all I put in. But let's go through and I will show you what I did. So, my idea was to bring the overworld to the nether. So, we have this part is obviously the overworld part, kind of like a dungeon-y kind of thing. With the walls being cracked and all of that. And then we go to here where I didn't really do a lot. This was where the nether was supposed to meet the overworld. As you can see with me trying to blend it in, but I never actually bothered to finish this whole way because I was kind of like, didn't want to do it. But this is the nethery side of it, and I thought if I just put down some carpet it would keep things from spawning, but I obviously didn't put it everywhere, so sometimes we do still have a pig problem. But it's not so present at the moment. It could be because I'm the only one on. So they haven't had a chance to spawn, but sometimes we do have a pig problem, but yeah. And of course it's just one thing away from Toots. Which was kind of, predicted since we are pretty close neighbors. But anyway, we are heading to the shopping district, and when we are there, I'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do for this episode, and I'm rather excited. And I'm also not wearing gold, so I'm just gonna do a flyby. So, in this episode, we are gonna need some of the stuff that we actually sell. Because I am putting up a event, or I think we could call it an event, because it's kind of like the Secret Santa event, right? But just for the fact that it's almost April Fool's Day, which I love. I love April Fool's Day. It's the best day of the year to be a ginormous pain in everybody's bottoms. And I love a good excuse to be a pain in the ass. Oh, I wish I had some pictures to show you guys from some of the pranks that I have pulled in real life, but I'll just put it like this. People walk around me on eggshells every time it's April Fool's Day. So like, I love it. But I don't pull any mean pranks. I simply just, should just make sure your Oreos are actually with Oreo fillings. But we need some of this, because we are making one of those, like the Secret Santa thing, you put in a name and it out pops another name kind of thing to sign up to get who you are supposed to prank. And I know exactly what I want it to look like. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna take some more of that. And we're definitely gonna need some of this. I don't think I really thought this one through, because now I have like my design blocks, but I don't have anything to actually build the contraption with. So I don't even know what we need, because I'm not a redstone-y type of mechanical type of person that like knows how to do this kind of stuff. That's not my way, it's over here. So I am not quite certain. I'm thinking we need some chests and some hoppers. That's kind of like what I am thinking, and probably a book and a lectern as well. You can see I didn't think this one completely true, except for the fact that I was very excited to start building the building for it, or whatever you wish to call it. I didn't think all of the technical aspects completely true, especially because I don't know how to do those aspects. So I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of, there we have. I told you we had a pig problem. Ouch. So I'm gonna have to do some research and get back to you on that. But I'll definitely actually take you guys through the building process this time. So we are gonna build it right here. And I have my box of stuff. And gosh, this is not gonna be as easy as I think it is it? I don't think so. So my idea is you shove it in there, and then there's a hopper that takes the stuff from that one and shoves it into that one, that then spits it out. This is probably very, very wrong. Let's see. Ah, nope. I hate redstone. I hate all of this. Why? And I can't even search on Google because I haven't got a clue what it's called. But, okay, so I know the chest is white because we need something to put it in. That's like I know that. We need that one. I mean, surely that has to be a hopper. And also, I won't lie, I did take a look at how Silks did hers, and I got very overwhelmed, so I left very quickly. Oh gosh. You know what? I think I'm gonna try to Google this stuff again. So I may have an idea, but we need some more stuff, so I'm just gonna nick a crafting table from over here and hope we got this stuff with us. So I saw a video of some dude making a vending machine, and I thought, well, it's kind of the same principle, right? And the stuff we make stuff is in we need is not here. So I died to pickling while coming through my nether portal, and everything is gone. Was it you? I don't think it was you. That's definitely not my sword. And I went through to check, and it's just not there. And I wasn't gone 5 minutes, so like by all means I should have gotten like the majority of my stuff back. But like my sword and all of my gear, all of my armor is gone. Everything else I have, except those articles of clothing, which I find very odd. Like, by all means it should be here, right? Like, it's not hidden in the snow or something. No. And I can't find the pickling man that killed me to begin with, so it's all very odd. Yeah, it's not you. See, if he left the lair, he would have stood exactly like he does. Because there's kind of a trap right outside of my house that I never switched. But yeah, we are no longer shiny and purple. I suppose we should go make ourselves shiny and golden. That was an unexpected turn. I didn't expect that. And yeah, only 2 pieces of netherite left, so like I don't think at this point in the season I'm not gonna start going back and getting my gear up and working again. I'm just gonna make some new one. Okay, so we have started this a little less shiny than when we began. not so about that at all. So far, I've got this to work. You throw one in and one comes out. This is the dropper. And obviously we want the stuff from there to go into there and then pop out by the press of a button. I think that should work if we do it like this. And put on a button. Right? Oh, if I could actually hit the thing. Well, it goes in there. I just don't know how to get it from there to here, I suppose. I figured it out! I figured it out! And I did it without looking at any of those videos and going to get all of the stuff that made me lose all of my stuff. I figured it out! I watched 30 seconds of a Mumbo video that said, you need to learn these redstone contraptions, and my head was like, you know what? This might work. It was only the intro, so it didn't really help with anything other than the fact that it made my brain click that I didn't need the chest. I just, you know, shove stuff in there. If you actually can hit the damn thing. Did that just send that into oblivion? It looks like it. Let's see. Oh no. And then, you know, you put the paper in there. It pops it in here. You click it. And you get it back. I mean, come on. Pat yourself on the back. I figured it out. Only took an hour. Listen, okay, I'm not proud of it, but I don't do redstone. I don't understand it. So, like, basically we just need to keep people from pushing that until, well, they're allowed to. Well, we're all adults. I suppose a sign should do it. Oh my. I don't think I have ever felt as stupid than that. Oh, well, that's a lie. German classes and mathematics do it too. But, yeah. Oh gosh, I am so happy that's over. It's not complicated at all, as you guys saw. I don't even know. Did I show you? There we go. Let's go start it over. It is very simple. It is just one of these connected to one of those with a button. End of my TED talk. I'm going to bed. So, while building this bomb, I thought for once, let's not do a lot of music and let's do a voiceover. So we're doing a voiceover with Sick Me, which is awesome. But I thought I would share one of my best pranks that was unintentional. I have done the tape under the mouse and the changing of the Oreo creams with toothpaste and all of that stuff. I've even done the brownies prank. But the best one I have done was unintentional, and that was 1 year. I had nothing planned. I had totally forgotten, and it was not on purpose. However, my family members hadn't forgotten, so I simply played along with their paranoia, and it worked all day long. Every time they were like, where is it? What did you do? I was like, well, wouldn't you like to know? You'll just have to find out on your own. And it worked all day long. I don't know how they didn't catch on to the fact that I had done absolutely nothing. But it worked, and the best thing about it is, next year I decided to do it again. This time it was intentional and I played along again. And they are still to this day paranoid. The last 2 years in a row, I haven't done anything. And they're still paranoid. When I come and say, oh, remember it's April Fool's Day right around the corner, they start coming up with threats of, well, you won't be allowed in the house. Just cause I moved out. I'd love to hear what your best April Fool's Day was in the comments down below. What is the best prank that you have pulled off? Intentional or unintentional? Leave it in the comments. So, this is what I've come up with. I think it looks like a TNT, and probably from above it looks a bit better. But yeah. I mean, I think you can get the concept, so I'm fine with it. I would not like it to actually say TNT, but I should have built it bigger and I didn't want to. But yeah, you're basically gonna throw your stuff into this, and when you're allowed, you will push this and you will get a random name. I have the pages in here, and you can put it in there and then drop it in here. Now, one thing I didn't think about is the fact that we need a book and quill, not a book. So, let's go back home and get that. Take a quick break from the TNT and see if we can find some wings to buy. Cause not having wings are actually rather annoying. So, I am pretty sure there's supposed to be like an end shop somewhere. I don't know if it's stocked or anything, but I do have a few things I also need from here because I don't want to go home and get it. And that is a little bit of wood, and we are on a woodless island, so we will have to buy some. But I'll have to see if I can find that shop. I think it's that one. See if there is any available. There's shelf boxes, I don't need those. There's one pair of elytra, 25. You know what? I'm desperate enough to buy the pair of pre-used elytra. Oh gosh, we'll just put, it's 25, okay. We'll just have to put on some mending on it, and they'll never be the wiser. That is hands down the most diamonds I have spent in one go. I also think we should head to Asterix's bookshop, but first we're gonna go buy a little bit of wood, because I think it would be a great idea to get mending on this thing as fast as we can. And also just, I don't know. I'm sure whoever owns that shop is gonna notice there's no more elytras left. Oh gosh. I hope they didn't leave that there for themselves, because I purchased it, so that was a foolish place to put it in. Let's see if we can... dark oak, 1 diamond. Well, not particularly. Yeah, you know what? Dark oak is not great, because you can barely see any. Spruce. Let's take 1 spruce instead. I think that's fine. And then we need to go get some books. Mending. There's none. Great. Well, we'll have to do that. And I have the book and quill done. And it says, "Welcome to your secret prankster. This event is for April Fool's Day, one of the best times of the year, and the perfect day to be a perfect annoyance to everyone else." I don't know how everybody feels about certain words, that's why I chose annoyance instead of what I said earlier. But yeah, practical information, you have until the 26th of March to place your name in the hotbar. You do this by throwing your paper with your name on it at the lectern. On the 27th of March, you get to push the button and find out just whose annoyance you will be. You will have a week from the drawing of the names to set up your pranks. On the 3rd of April, all pranks must be completed. I figured not everybody would be able to make it by April 1st, so I gave them a few more days. Rules. No TNT unless you plan to rebuild it. Nobody likes holes in our buildings. Okay, we spent time on it, it's just not okay, it's not fun. 2. You help clean it up. If you do blow shit up, clean it up. It's not fun to have to do that. And of course, if you have any boundaries, leave them on the back of the TNT. I've already left one. And of course, if there's any questions, feel free to ask me. Tris, that applies to you guys too. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, let's not do that, because my dumbass have probably forgotten. And we place it there, and I feel like that is kind of, unexplainable. It doesn't look the nicest like that, but like I am not that redstone smart enough to figure out how to do that pretty. So we just have a nice box. But yeah, back here we have the boundary board is what I called it, and I left one. You can kill me, but I don't want to lose my stuff. Okay, I hate losing my stuff. It's one of the worst things I know, and it's my patience is not good if I lose my stuff. And it doesn't take that much to leave a chest, which I did with science. I suppose you can say I have a slight bit of a temper when I lose my stuff or I die. But it's a prank, so I'm okay with dying, but I'm not okay with TNT. Let's go replace the crafting table that we nicked earlier. And this is what we've done today. And I've also just realized I filmed this entire video in shaders. That was unintentional. But this is our building. This is our prankster place. And I am very excited. I love pranks. I think it's one of the best things that happens throughout the year. So, let's put in our name and hope we can hit it. And just to make sure, yep. I am checking this one because I know there's only my name in it. Otherwise, I wouldn't check it. Anyway, guys, that's everything I have for this episode. We are finishing it off with our secret prankster build complete. Very less shiny, and well, that's it. Less shiny, but at least we have the pranks going. I would love to know down in the comments section below if you also love April Fool's Day just as much as I do. But anyway, that's everything I have for this episode, and I hope you all have an amazing day. Goodbye, everybody.